In this video I will show you how you can import 30 prepared samples in Ketron Event X and create instrument. In my last video we had some problems and I showed you how we can fix those problems. In this video I am not expecting any problems because all my samples are prepared on the proper way. Every sample that I want to use to create instrument is prepared in a Wave Studio. The most important thing in a Wave Studio that I did is I decided what is a root key for each sample. So those samples, they don't have any looping. Every sample is around 5th to 6th second long, so it is not necessary to have looping, especially for this kind of instrument that doesn't require any looping or loop. Now, I will show you how it works here. I am using Genus only as a keyboard. I'm using just keys from Genus, but I'm creating everything on Ketron Event. Now, I will go on Ketron. First, Ketron Event has to be in pianist mode. Second, I will go to Menu, go to Audio Samples, Sampler, and then I will press New, and then Yes, Voice. I will decide which family. It is Ethnic Instrument. Now I will press Sample, and now I want to add samples. So as I mentioned to you, I have 30 samples that I want to use for this instrument, and first sample starts from note D2 and last one is G4. Each semitone is sampled. That is the best way and easiest way to import samples that you need if you want to create instrument in Ketron Event. Maximum number of samples are 30 samples in this multi-sample or instrument, and every sample is on semi-key, semi-note. Now I'm going to press Add Sample, and I am already in folder. I have to point to the folder. I will exit now. I am creating, actually, this one is called Prim Žica. It is Prim is Ethnic Instrument Wire, TM, Tihomir Misic, K, it means Ketron, that is folder, and I'm going to open that folder and I will select all samples. So I told you they have root key, but I didn't do mapping. But I know mapping. I told you that it is starting from D2 and last note is G4. So I will press load. And it will load 30 samples. Yes. It is asking me sample number 31, which key is that? That is my last key, it is going to be G4. I will just press on keyboard G4. It is start key, and end key is going to be C5. And now it is asking me for next key. Now next key for each sample is going to be same key, because I told you that I sampled each semi-note. Now it's F sharp once, twice. And every note I have to press once, wait for a second, twice. It means start from E4, goes to E4. And it is always better to don't press them right away. Wait a little bit if you are using controller. Maybe if you are using keyboard is different, but I'm using controller and I'm using Ketron Event sound module. And for this, I need some time between those pressing of the same key. Now I'm just going for each semi-key. I am creating mapping, start point and end point. It is same key. I found out if I am working with Genus and Ketron Event X on this way, I have to work very slowly when I'm pressing. Once, then wait for a second, and then twice, same key. If I do that very fast, I will get some problems. But this is fast as well. Just I want to make sure that everything has enough time to receive message and to make it on proper way. I have a couple more keys. Almost done. And last note is D. Yes, but I want that note to go a little bit lower. So I can go to that note. I can select that note. It is D. And then I can press to start and press it from G1 goes to D2. Now I did create my instrument. So sorry for this window. I'm working this with on my PC, so sometimes I'm losing because this PC is not so strong like Mac computer. When I'm working with Mac, I don't have problems, but when I'm working with PC, sometimes I'm losing a picture if I have more cameras. Okay, that is way how to create it. Now I'm going to save it. I'm going to press save, and I'm going to name this instrument. It is going to be called Prime, and it is on my language wire. It is Žica. It means wire, and it is just wire. It's not tremolo. Now I'm putting my initials beside that. And that is my instrument, and enter, and I'm waiting. This is one layer instrument. That is way how do you create one layer instrument. I'm not talking about creation of drums. We will talk that in next video very soon, today or tomorrow. And multi-layer video as well. I'm going to make it today for you. We'll just wait until everything is done, and we will go and listen how it sounds actually in voice mode, as a voice. So it will take some time. I can say that Ketron has beautiful sound. Everything that you create, if you did good sampling, it will come out on natural way, nice way. You are not losing nothing. Whatever is quality of your sample, you will get it out from Ketron. That is very important from instrument. Some of you have experience whenever you sample something that it doesn't come out from instrument on the same way like original. But in Ketron, it's good that Ketron has that power of natural sounding sample that you created on the best way. Almost done. And yeah. Still waiting for finishing process. And it is done. Now I can exit from here. Yes. Now exit again. Now I can go to my instrument, and that should be actually not this one. I already created before that instrument, but just I created it again to show it to you, process of creation. Now it is that instrument that I created. So that is instrument that is created. It sounds nice, and There is same instrument with tremolo. I do not have any loop here. When I press key and I hold it, it will be long for 5 to 6 seconds, maximum 6. You can see that. Now it stopped. I don't need loop here. I rather prefer to have longer sample without any loop. It is natural way of playing of that instrument. So that guy who was helping me to do this job, he did a great job. He played every single key. He's a good musician, so you need good instrument, you need a good musician. So every single note is sampled. So there is no stretching of the sample. No, every single, whatever you hear is separately sampled. So we have 30 samples used in this. I have more, I have maximum of 33 samples, but that I can use when I make a virtual instrument of that. But for event, I am limited with number of samples that I can use in instrument for now. So my limit is 30 samples, but that is enough to make good sounding instrument. As you can see, I just stretched last note and first note. I stretched them to play a little bit more keys. For example, this is D. But whenever you stretch and go lower, then you can see tremolo is slower and slower and slower. That's why I don't like stretching. That's why all my main keys are not stretched. They are played by musician. So whatever he did, it is playing on that way. Now, if I combine those two instruments, for example, wire and tremolo, I have this. That is way how I did it, and that is way how it sounds. You will have opportunity to listen this sample in my songs. And then you will be able to judge the quality of this sample more. But for now, you can see process how it is working and how you can make it. Thank you very much for watching this video.